Hey guys, I'm over back again. Today I'm going to walk you through day 3 in the life of owning the Pixel 7. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see the full journey, how I use my phone and navigate throughout the day. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. I woke up at about 5:50 or so a.m. in the morning to go to a 9 a.m. doctor's appointment. You may be wondering why I'm leaving so early to go to the doctor's. And the reason for that is I'm trying to avoid the traffic in Boston. And I wanted to get to my destination early in order to get my daily walk in. I know if I don't walk in the morning, I'm not going to have time throughout the day since I'm going to be busy with work. Then after work, I'm going to get hungry and I'm going to eat dinner. I'm going to be lazy. So I have to get the walk over it early in the morning. So bright and early, I have my phone on my wireless charger. Once I got to my destination, I saw it hit 100% at some point while I was driving. And once I got there, I noticed it did dip to 97% even though it was sitting on the wireless charger. I assume it is the adaptive charging or smart charging, whatever they're calling it these days, trying to preserve the battery in the long run. So I get that. Just walking around the neighborhood, getting my steps in, aiming for that 10,000 steps a day. By 7:30 or so, realized I got a little hungry. And I'm actually not too familiar with this neighborhood. So I was just walking around aimlessly and looking at Google Maps, hoping to find a park or somewhere nice to walk. But I did see this top-rated cafe on Google Maps that caught my attention, so I decided to go there. One thing I do like about the Pixel 7 is the always on display. This is pretty much common on every single smartphone these days. Even the iPhone finally have it 10 years later. But I just like the way it was implemented on the Pixel. Just nice and simple, big numbers when you don't have any notifications, and when you do, it does shrink a little bit to the top left. Just overall a clean implementation. Alright, so I made my way over to the Dash Cafe. Was loitering in front of the cafe for a few minutes since I got there so early before they even opened. Funny thing, I went in and realized that I left my wallet in my car. Then I was about to use Google Pay or Android Pay or Google Wallet, whatever they're calling it these days. But then I realized I did not add the card to my phone. So I had to walk back to my car anyways. Now I gotta add the card to my phone at some point. It will be on my to-do list. So here is my walk-up shame to the car and back to get the wallet. I took some pictures outside of the cafe and inside. Inside photo quality looks pretty decent. I ordered a banh mi here. Can't believe it costs $11. Back in the old days when I grew up, it used to cost $2 or $3 before they got super popular. Banh mi at this place is a 4 out of 5 for me since I'm a generous grader. This place had pretty high review, but I can make a case for it being a 3 out of 5 as well. I do like that the bread was toasted, a little bit too much pickled veggies for my liking, but that's just a personal preference. Pork does lack flavor, a little bland, but overall it looks like a banh mi. It almost tastes like a banh mi, but not quite a banh mi. It's missing some of the pate, margarine, or whatever secret sauce they put in there. Fun fact, I'm also a Yelp elite, so I do that for fun too. So pardon my random food review. So after I finished my sandwich, made my way to the doctor's appointment, which was at 9 a.m. The doctor was late, so it took a while. By the time I finished with the appointment and got back to my car, it was 11 a.m. At that point, my phone was at 41%. So about 7 a.m. until 11, I practically used the phone for 4 hours. During my walk, I would have podcasts playing in the background. And in the doctor's office, since it took so long, I was just on my phone for like an hour or two. So it is about a 60% battery drain. I personally get a little uncomfortable when I see my phone dip under 50%. People have been telling me that it takes like a week or so for the phone to adapt to your usage. So I'll continue to monitor that and see if the battery life improved throughout the week. So I got home at about 11:30, took about half an hour or so. I have a fast charging cable in my car, so I had it plugged in the whole time. Got back up to 75%. Once I got home, had to drop everything and do some work, putting out fire since I've been out the office for half a day. Pretty much kept the phone charged the whole time. By 12:30 it was at 97% again. I unplugged my phone, just had music playing in the background as I'm working and eating lunch. By 2 p.m. the phone dropped down to 82%. Not promising. It's like a 20% drop in that hour and a half. I decided to just plug it back in since I'm just sitting at my desk. By 3 p.m. it is back to 100% again. I worked till 5, had dinner, didn't really charge it for the rest of the day. Just play games sporadically, watch YouTube videos, and by 8 p.m. my phone is at 55%. So within that 5-hour gap or so, I lost about half my battery. Another thing I don't like about the Pixel is when I plug into the computer to transfer files, it does not show up automatically. I gotta drag this thing down, click on the charging, more option, do the file transfer, and then you can access your files from here. Just a lot of unnecessary steps, but I did find a way to fix that. Essentially, you have to enable developer mode. Just go into the settings, tap the build number by like 4 or 5 times or 7 times, whatever it takes to activate it. Mine was already activated. So once you enable developer mode, I would just do a search for developer. Then you go into developer options, dig around in the settings. Then what you would be looking for is default USB configuration, and then to set it to the first option. That way when you connect it to the computer, you can access your files right away, because by default it is no data transfer. So once you connect it, it just charges your phone. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all those of you who have made it this far on my Pixel journey. So by day 3, I'm still not impressed with the battery. For today, I was only active in the morning and spend most of my time at home working and not actively using my phone other than having media play in the background. But if you stick around, I promise that by day 5, it does get better. Let me know what your experience has been with the Pixel 7 or the 7 Pro. If you haven't already, please check out my day 2 video of the Pixel 7. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys soon on day 4 and day 5.